The Nigerian Kenneth and Anigboro in blue. I think you touched on it then, experience, and the man in the red is very, very experienced. Won, I think, a bronze at the World Championships 5 or 6 years back. He's mixed it with the likes of Emmanuel Reyes, Ibec Oralby, all of the top guys at sort of heavyweight, hasn't he?
Yeah, he had a lot of experience, and it's also a very nice guy to work with.
Yeah.
We did a lot of things together with Belgium when our national coach now, Hubert Vierens, worked with him, and he came to our national sports center very often, and he did a lot of training, for example, with Peter Mullenberg.
Oh right, brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, so.
I bet they were some good spars to watch.
Yeah. It's a nice guy and works hard. Then they have a few successes with Victor and of course Vasil at 57 boxer.
Yeah, a bit of a cagey opener with this from both.
A little bit to try each other, find some openings. And you all the times you see in more experienced heavyweights that they don't take too much risk immediately. They are quiet and looking for a possibility, but not too many risk. And in those heavyweights, it's also in a tournament very important that you stay fresh for the next fights. And if you make from every fight and a war, then it's always a problem to win your semis or your final. Costs too much energy. Punches you get cost too much energy.
I think that's really fair, and actually some of these boxers could be boxing 4 days in a row. And
that's very tough. It's very heavy also to do that. Oei.
I mean, very much
hand speed, the Nigerian guy.
Sort of a battle of the lead hands at the moment, isn't it? Just
yeah.
Bit of a fencing competition. I say that, and then they both start throwing backhands and other shots now. I don't think either boxer's landed that much in the first round. Wow. I mean, how would you score? That's quite a close round, a difficult round to score.
It's very, very hard to score because they both didn't made a lot of good hits, let's say, good blows. So you have to wait what they are going to do, but it's a difficult round to score.
Yeah, there wasn't much contact. I mean, if I'm being honest, I think probably the man in blue, I'd maybe just give him, edge him the bout, but that's just from where we were sat.
The man in blue had also a few very nice, good jabs.
Yeah, I thought that as well. Interestingly, only one judge gave it to the man in blue, and actually 4 gave it to the man in red, so it's a 4-1 split for round 1. Again, it was close. Could have gone either way. I think we thought the man in blue landed a few better jabs.
And then it's very difficult for the guy in blue now, because then Victor, with his experience, he knows that the Nigerian guy has to do some more now, and so he will be ready for it.
Yeah, and that's the type of boxer he wants to box against, someone who will come to him. Oh, wow, what a shot. Wow.
Big shot.
Wow. The man in blue's definitely woken up there, hasn't he? He's been kicked up the bum by his coaches, and wow, what a right hand.
Yes. Oi. Now, Belgian guys wake up. Wake up.
Yeah, he's now got to wake up. I mean, that was a electric punch.
Yeah, it was a dangerous punch. Aye.
I think the man in blue is going to have to be really careful here. I think he was warned yesterday for his head a few times. I think he's going to get warned a couple of times already here. Oh, good evasiveness from both there.
A little bit similar types.
You could see that coming, so I think the man in blue is looking for the man in red to overreach with that lead hand downstairs and trying to time his backhand over the top. I think the man in red saw that, then countered after. The man in blue.
Blue gets a warning, then it's very difficult now.
It is.
To win this fight.
See again, he's trying to time that right hand over the top of Victor's lead hand, but he's not quite having the success he would have liked. That's clever, isn't it, from the man in red? He just neutralised it completely, just allowed his opponent to come forward and then, right, I'll clinch. And I think that's where experience shows, and probably the man in blue needs to just use that lead hand a little bit more, feint, whilst keeping a bit of range.
He has to prepare his actions, and he has to prepare with his jab to bring that strong right hand, of course. And now for Victor, it's good to see what he wants to do.
It's an interesting round again to score, because I think the best punch of that round was definitely from Kenneth, the man in blue, but you could argue that actually the better work overall, the more consistent punches was from the man in red.
Belgian, and then the warning, of course.
Yeah, and the judges seen it that way as well. So unanimous.
And the Belgian boxer don't want to take now any risk. He will box out those 3 minutes and prepares for tomorrow.
So it'll be interesting to see how the man in blue approaches his third and last round. He's had a point deduction, he's lost. He's losing the round on the judges' scorecards, and he needs a monstrous last round.
Oh.
And he's finally starting to use that jab to more effect now, isn't he?
Yeah. And that's the only way, I think, for him now. And he needs a few hard punches. That's the only chance now.
I think the man in red now is showing his experience. He's getting warned for holding, and I think he's done it a couple of times now. I think this is good from the man in red because he's not doing anything spectacular. He's just firing out that jab either downstairs or upstairs, and it's forcing the man in blue to constantly have to reset his feet, not allowing him to get in any type of rhythm coming forward.
And he don't take any risk.
He's crafty, isn't he?
And now it's dangerous point now because of a warning. And he goes too much down with his head. And I think for tomorrow, Belgium is too smart and too experienced for the young German boxer.
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling we could see the man in red here get into the final against the man who I think's also going to see him in the final, which is England's Isaac Oko.
Yeah, I think so.
Right, that'll be an interesting matchup. But again, anything can happen in international elite boxing. It was tricky that because he was never going to win, and he was sort of allowing his opponent to just be constantly moving there. I'd have liked to have seen him maybe try and trap him, step over, cut him off, but he's really crafty, isn't he, the man in red?
And smart. He's smart.
He knows how to work the pace of a fight, doesn't he?
You see in the way he boxed that he knows he has to fight. He has to win a tournament in a few days and not in one fight. So if you stay calm and do what it's enough.